Bohan. It's an interesting place to do getaways. I've never actually escaped 6 stars on Bohan. I've tried a few times, but there's so little room for error. And I don't know what that ambulance is doing. He made a grave error while driving, I mean, and he had plenty of room for it. But alas, he decided to shove his face inside the chain link fence. I mean, I'm not going to judge yet. So, actually, what broke... Goddamn, why do I keep saying broker? Probably because my favorite place to do getaways. Yeah, that makes sense. Bohan's a fun place to at least kick off a getaway from, because there's so many ways you can juke the cops and just make fools of them. Granted, there are opportunities for them to go smack down on you, but you have to be a complete idiot to do that. For example, staying in a lane and driving head-on towards them. Of course they're going to hit you. You don't even have to adjust their course. But with Bohan, you can switch districts very, very easily. I'm headed straight for the Bohan Algonquin Bridge up in the northern part of town. It's great because the roadblocks are very, very, very weak. I mean, you could probably drive a line runner or a packer through one of the gaps, and that's not an exaggeration. I mean, if you watch carefully and drive through the gap, you'll see just how much room my S-Class has. This is actually an S65 AMG 2011 twin turbocharged V12. It's pretty awesome. Now, I don't go balls out over these jumps because I don't have a controller I can do any throttle vectoring with. I don't think. Let me see. Oh, God! Oh, God, that's gotta hurt. Oh, cop car! Wow, yeah, I think I just jammed his wheel. Good luck dodging that. Man, it's weird how they purposely lock their brakes up like that. They use their handbrakes to stop, if you notice, because when you stop with a LCPD Washington normally, the normal brakes, they don't lock up. Oh, double... Oh, ooh, wow, he said for like, what, 500 feet? Oh, jeez, that's terrible. I can't really tell if I have a controller throttle vector with this one. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh, God, I don't remember. Well, if I don't do many jumps, you can assume I don't, because really it's awkward to do weight transfer on the keyboard when you've redefined most of the driving controls. It's much easier to line a controller because you could actually change how much you weight transfer. For example, with my Xbox 360 controller, if I don't want to tilt the car all the way back, I can just pull back on the analog stick a little bit. I mean, you don't really appreciate that until you do a lot of getaways and you do a lot of stunt jumps. But when you do, I mean, there's no going back. Wow, amazing I haven't even caught up to this car. I mean, this is a pretty fast car, but it's a bit awkward to turn because it's very, very wide. You can't go through as many alleyways as you can with the POD, or the shafter for that matter. But, I mean, the speed on this thing, watch the speedometer in the top right hand of the screen. I mean, when I get on the straightaway, it just goes. I mean, this can easily beat a Crown Vic. Like the new Crown Vic, LCPD Impala, LCPD Town Car. Actually, here I thought I would get away, but apparently they can see through green plants. That doesn't make sense. That's X-ray vision, because I wasn't laying into the gas at all, I was just letting it coast. I don't really know how they would know it was my car. That's just stupid. That's a point of technicality, but... It's clear that GTA 4's wanted system isn't as perfect as I would like it to be. And especially because we have these guys that are just sitting up there with their PSGs and blowing me to little bits, one bullet at a time. I'm surprised it didn't hit me more than once. I mean, I was practically parked in traffic, shouting, "Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me, shoot me!" And, you know, didn't let him. I'm surprised. Oh, yes, here we go. If you're going to take the S65 AMG, at least the 2011 model, you want to stick to the wider alleyways. And I kind of hit here because nothing really happened. You know, a chopper found me and I ducked back into the alley. Just like Uncle John and that Long Tall Sally song by Little Richard. That was a good song. It was actually Mafia 2. Actually, there's two versions of it. There's the one that have a Mafia 2. That was the first version Little Richard recorded. And then the one that's a little bit faster paced is the one that you hear in, I believe, no, not in the Alien vs. Predator. No, it's just the one, the more modern version, basically. The audio quality is a little bit better, but I prefer the older one. It's, you know, it's just my personal preference. Actually, this is a really, really, really easy getaway. I mean, compared to some of the other ones I've done. I mean, no getaway is easy. You have to put your best foot forward and actually put an effort to do things. But S-Class kicked some butt and took some names. I'm surprised a car that this big and this wide was able to go through alleyways and take the shortcuts as well as it did. I thought I would have gotten caught on something, but clearly I didn't because I lost them. So, it's been fun, guys. I'll make some more of these. Thanks for watching. See you later.